Hello, this is Lisa from Happy Stamp, and today we're going to be making this little treat box, and it fits a little double. These are just the snack size KitKats, or they do fit 3 Hershey Nuggets in here. So, and I was just going to show you real quick. To do the Hershey Nuggets, you just take your Hershey Nugget. This piece of paper is 1 by 3. I just put a glue dot right there. Put that about midway and wrap that around. And then I put another glue dot on this side. And then that just closes up your little nugget there, and that'll fit 3 perfectly, and then that just goes right in there like that. Alright, so we are going to be working with a couple of 16th measurements, but 16ths aren't any harder than 8ths. Every little tick mark on your, not this one, every little tick mark on your ruler, the really little ones, is a 16th. This is a Lawn Fawn ruler, and this ruler is really good because it tells you the small tick mark is 1/16, and then an 1/8, 3/16, and then a 1/4, 5/16, and then 3/8, 7/16, and then a 1/2. So this is a really good ruler if you struggle with your measurements, but it's really not hard because it's just, you just count. So, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just these have 8ths and 4ths and 3/8, and all the other ones are 16ths. I hope that made sense. Okay, so we need a piece of BlackBerry Bliss that measures 5 1/4 by 3 3/4. And this is going to be the bottom of your box. And for the wrap on the box, this is 5 1/8 by 3 1/16. Okay? All right, so we are going to score the bottom of our box first. And for the bottom of the box, I can use my Simply Scored. For the top, I'm going to have to use my trimmer because that has 16ths and this does not. I just dropped my stylus again. I think I did that last time too. So for the bottom of the box, you're going to score at 1/2 inch and 1 1/8 all the way around. So 1/2 inch and 1 1/8. And you're going to do that on all 4 sides. Okay. So this is going to be the bottom of our box, so we can crease or fold and burnish on all 4 sides of your box here. Okay, then you're going to take your corners here, and basically you're going to be removing these 3 corners out of your box. So we're going to take the snips, and I want to do it this way. I'm going to cut up both score lines here, and then I'm going to take all of this off and then this off. So you're just going to be left with this tab right here. So I'm going to cut up on both sides. These are going to all come off, and then this one's going to come off. So you're going to be left with that. Don't forget that we're still doing the 15% off of select paper stacks. That is until the end of the month. And then this comes off. Alright, so this is all garbage. Alright, so I'm going to put adhesive. You can use your tear and tape. I'm using my Stampin Seal Plus, and I'm putting adhesive on all four. You have to do this with a very light hand. So I'm still learning. Let's see. All right. So we're going to fold these two in, and then these, make sure we get a good crease on there, are going to fold up. This is going to make a nice sturdy box. Okay, so then this is just all going to fold in. And then I'm going to take my bone folder, and then I'm just going to give a good press all the way around. Okay. So that's going to make the bottom of your box. So we can just put our little candy in there. All right, for the top of the box, like I said, we're going to need to use our trimmer. All right, so we're just scoring on the long end, and we are going to score at 11/16. And 11/16 is 1 tick mark before the 3/4. So make sure that I get my, okay. And it's easier to hold it over on this side than to do it on the other side. So then I'm going to turn it around, and then I'm going to do 2 1/4. Two and 15/16. So that's 1 small tick mark just before the 3-inch mark. And then 4 7/8. And 4 7/8 is the second. It's not the last tick mark before 5. It's the long one before 5. Wait a minute. Let me get that right. 4 7/16, not 7/8. I was doing 7/8. So 7/16, and that is 1 tick mark before the 4 1/2. Okay. So there we go. So I'll just do them, I have them written down here. So you have 11/16, 2 1/4, 2 15/16, and 4 7/16. Okay? Now we're just going to fold and burnish on all of these score marks. Then I'm going to take tear and tape, and I'm going to put it on this end down, not tear and tape. I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal. Okay. And then I'm just going to attach this to this, right like that. All right. And then this is just going to slip right on here, just like that. All right. You're also going to need a piece, scrap piece of, what is this? Blackberry Bliss. I always get Blackberry Bliss and Rich Razzleberry confused for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, so Blackberry Bliss and a scrap piece, and then a scrap piece of Whisper White. I am using 2 stamp sets. I am using the Festive Corners, and then I'm also using the Have a Hoot. The only thing I'm using on Have a Hoot is this little spider here. This does have a coordinating die set, which is called Peek-a-Hoot, and it does cut out the little spider right there. So I am going to be cutting that out. First, we will cut out this spooky from Festive Corners. I'm also using the Ornate Frames stamp set to cut this out. This is what that's used with. So let's take our piece of Whisper White and my stamping mat, and I'm gonna just give that a good press. Okay. I don't know if I rocked that or if that is a piece of it's just something else. Yep. All right. So we'll close that up. The other thing we're going to stamp is the little, where did it go? I'm just going to ink up this little spider here. And I'm going to use the Tuxedo Memento Black for that. And I'm just really getting the spider over here. Alright, that doesn't need the mat, but since it's here, we will use it. Okay, there's the little spider there. Alright, let's get that out of the way. I need this one for my, so this is going to be for my little spider. The Ornate Frames. I am using this one for here, and I'm using this one to cut out the spooky. So we're going to have to make a few passes. Bring in my cut and emboss machine. And if I put this, I noticed that if I put this on a diagonal, it works better than going in straight. Alright, that one is done. Here is my spooky. And this one fits in here absolutely perfectly. And then my last one will be this little spider here. I'm going to cut off all this extra though. Just the little spider, and it is right here. And we'll just line that up. I've got a little piece of purple tape here. All right, so I'll take this out. There's our little spider right there. I'm using the little brush attachment for our Take Your Pick tool. I just don't have it on mine, but it works just as fine like this. As you can see, took all those right out of there. All right, get this all out of here. And then my spooky right there. All right, I did take one of our sponges, and I may have enough left on here. I did sponge the edge of this just so that it wasn't so stark white. I had it on there and then I didn't like it, so I just decided to give it a little spookiness. All right, so this goes on here. And this fits perfectly right in here. I think I got it crooked. See if I can get it back up there. There we go. I want to make sure I get it in the middle. All right, there we go. This is just a sand eraser that you can get on Amazon. It erases a lot of your ink marks. Like this was a Sharpie. And it took that right off. All right, so I don't think we're going to need that anymore. All right, and then I'm going to take some dimensionals. I have some black ones here. It doesn't matter because this is a dark cardstock, so that'll work just fine. So we'll put 3 dimensionals on the back of that. And that's going to go right on the front here. All right. Then I'm going to take 2 of our Iridescent Pearls here. And I'm going to put those in the O's like their eyes, is what I was thinking anyway. So those kind of just look like their eyes. No. And now oh dear, what did I do with my little spider? I wonder if I accidentally threw him away. Uh-oh. Well, I will find him. I probably did. I remember I had him right here. So what I did is I took our dark Blackberry Bliss blend and I colored him in. Used some Wink of Stella on there. I'm just going to do one real quick. Okay, here's our paper. Let's see, my memento. Okay. Hurry up, please be quiet. All right. Let me get my die machine back out here. And our little die. That's the pits because I think I actually cut them out pretty good that time. All right, so get him positioned on here again. Get our plate 3. Let's try this again here. There's that one, there's that one. Not too bad. So I just took our Blackberry Bliss and just colored in his body. Then I took my Wink of Stella and just gave him a little sparkle. All right, and then I took a half of a mini dimensional. Here's the other half of the one that I used earlier. That off of there. And just kind of put him right there. So there you have it. A little cute idea that you can use for either your snack size KitKat or 3 of the Hershey Nuggets, whatever kind you like. All right, if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. I'll be happy to answer them. All supplies, except for the candy, can be purchased through my online store at happystamp.stampinup.net. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.